Whoa, whoa, whoa. Stop right there. This channel is not intended for kids under the age of 13. So if you're under the age of 13, please leave.
Hey everybody, Arthur here with another unboxing video. Today we have Marvel Legends series X-Men Stepford Cuckoos, and these were a Walgreens exclusive that you had to get them through Walgreens. I think they're up on Big Bad Toy Store now to be able to pick them up and order them if you missed them at Walgreens. But I got to give a huge shout out to my boy Shoky from Shoky Reviews and Shoky Reviews 2. Check his channels out, they're down below. But he's always keeping an eye out for anything that I'm looking for. And he found them, I PayPal'd them, and then he shipped them my direction. On both sides of the box, we got this really awesome artwork of the Cuckoo sisters looking amazing. They just look evil with their eyes glowing and everything. Great looking artwork on the packaging. On the back of the box, we do have some read-up information, and then we got that amazing artwork continuing on the back, looking awesome, until you hit the bottom and you're like, wow, that's just a bunch of wasted space. The Stepford Cuckoos come with a pair of effect pieces that we've seen before with the MCU Scarlet Witch, and these ones are clear. We also get a Cerebro helmet that we've seen before. If you bought Professor X, the same one even has the port on the back to plug in that awkwardly uncomfortable effect piece in the back. But yeah, if you're getting 3 of these, keep in mind, I mean, you're going to have 3 Cerebro helmets. We also get a pair of fist hands that come with the Cuckoos. Now, the Cuckoos do come with alternate heads. This one is the red-haired version. The face sculpt is awesome. I love it. I love the white eyes with the pink around the eyes, just showing power. It's got the eyeliner wrapping around it as well with the eyebrows. Just overall, nice-looking head sculpt. The hair looks nice. It is a reddish-orange hair with a dark wash going throughout, which makes the sculpt pop and also makes the hair just not look like a chunk of plastic. So very, very nice head sculpt on this one. The second head sculpt that we get is the one with the short black hair. This one, again, looks really good. They basically used the same face sculpt, and they just gave it different hair, which makes sense because they are identical. So that's why they all dyed their hair, so they can each be their own in a sense. And as for this head, this is the only head that the Cerebro helmet fits sort of, well, it's all crooked, but you get the idea. This one's going to fit on there nicer than the others because there's no hair or ponytails causing any issues on the back. Here we have the head that comes equipped on the figure. It's the blonde version, and if you bought 3 of these, then you could have all 3 of these heads on there and it'd still be acceptable because they did sport around all having blonde hair at one point. Has a nice little dark, like almost like a mustardy wash throughout the yellow hair. Again, making that sculpt pop. And just so you guys can see, I want to show you how the Cerebro helmet does not really fit on these ones that have ponytails. It just doesn't want to, I mean, it's a softer plastic, but that's sort of what you have to deal with. Now, the Stepford Cuckoos come in a white and green schoolgirl outfit, which is sculpted very nicely. The buttons are sculpted. We got this jacket, and it's all sculpted pretty nicely. We got the checkered little skirt. Got the bare legs. Got some socks and some well-sculpted shoes on there. So overall, I mean, even if you're not going to use them as Stepford Cuckoos, they're good for like background figures. I mean, pop a different head on there, and you just have a pedestrian in the background. Now, diving into articulation, these guys, or gals, are on the verge of lollipop syndrome, but not to the fullest. So when you aim her head down or angle it or bend it down, it can bend, but then it slides. Looking up, the hair gets in the way, but that slide back gives you the ability to look up a little bit, but it gives you that gap in the back. Arms, that's pretty much the angle you're going to get with these arms. You can get them to go up that far. Rotate, we get the single jointed elbow, pivot at the elbow, wrist rotation, and wrist bend. So the typical articulation we get with the female figures, and the same sort of jazzy hands that we get with all the female figures. And then as for her ab crunch does not really, it's a little bit, nothing crazy because it's that ball. And then you can get some movement out of that abdominal area. As for legs, she can kick them up to do a Spartan kick. She does have a thigh cut in there, right there. We do get double jointed knees. We get a boot cut where the sock and flesh meet. And it's not horrible. It does break up the sculpt a little bit, but not horrible. And then we get the ankle bend and pivot. So plenty of articulation when it comes to a cuckoo. If you were able to pick up all 3 cuckoos, this is what to expect when you pose them up. They look great together. And then if you picked up that Walgreens exclusive Emma Frost, just slap her behind them and you got a nice little family portrait, I guess. But still pretty awesome because they are clones of Emma Frost. And yeah, they look amazing. Here we have the Stepford Cuckoos with blonde hair, and I equipped them with some accessories to give them that whole vibe like they just got out of class. You know, we got a high school book that I used from the Gwen Stacy Vintage Spider-Man and her Trapper Keeper Weird Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle thing, like they brought a pet to school. You know, it's pretty awesome that you can really have that diversity with these figures. But the one thing I got to give a big warning about is these legs are doo-doo. They're doo-doo legs because her hip has popped off on this one and this one. So the leg just popped off. So you have to pop it back on. The knees are gummy. So it's very hard. I was just trying to get them originally in some like walking poses, but the legs are just so gummy and it's disappointing. But, you know, besides that, I mean, they're solid looking figures. Just don't expect to get some crazy posing unless you're going to be really patient with it, because these things were falling over, and you can see even this one has a weird angle to it. It's just it's a little bit of a challenge, but the figures are pretty cool. I love the amount of diversity you get with the figures, different heads, different hands, and even a Cerebro. So it's pretty awesome. So if you picked them up, I'm sure you feel the same. It was worth the $20 at Walgreens, and hopefully you didn't pay more than $20, because that I wouldn't justify. And I got to give a huge shout out to my boy Shoky from Shoky Reviews. He's always keeping an eye out for the fellow collector, and he actually saw these where he's at and found all 3 and sent them my direction because I couldn't find a single one. But that sums up my unboxing and review of Marvel Legends Walgreens exclusive Stepford Cuckoos. If you guys like what you saw, please hit that thumbs up. New to my channel, hit that subscribe button, and make sure you guys check out Toyco Toys and Collectibles. The link is down below. Go check them out. Check the Facebook pre-order group out because it keeps you in the know with what's coming in and out. And also there's a promo code down there for free shipping if you see something off of Toyco's website and you want to get free shipping. So check that out as well. And I want you guys to have the best luck hunting. Keep on collecting and have a beautiful day.